Hey guys, I hope you're well. I hope you've had a fantastic day so far. Today I just want to really talk to you about collaborations. Now, this is something that I get asked about a lot. So I just want to talk through kind of the main points when it comes to figuring out what collaborations you should go for and what sorts of people you should partner with. So number one, definitely make sure that you like the person or the brand, right? That's super important. You have to make sure that, you know, on a basic kind of face value level, that the brand that you're agreeing to work with or the person that you're agreeing to work with is somebody that you would be proud to say that you're associated with, right? So this has to be somebody that you like. When you work with brands that you're not actually a fan of, the content that you produce won't be to the highest quality and the highest standards, right? You won't have many things to say about it because you don't use it, or you don't interact with them, or you don't know them that well, right? So it's really important that you know the person and you like the person or the brand in question, just so that you can really produce the best content for your audience. That's really important to remember. Secondly, you need to be sure that your goals align, right? Something I say to a lot of creatives and a lot of artists is that, you know, when it comes to collaborations, a collaboration is designed for both parties to kind of gain equally, or as equally as possible, right? So it shouldn't be that one party is going to receive the advantage of it or the benefit of the collaborations whilst the other party is just going to do the work and that's it, and they walk away pretty much the same way that they came. No, that should not be the case, okay? Both parties should benefit. And if you remember anything, let it be this: your brand is not to help other people build their brands, right? That is not what your brand is for, okay? So prioritize your brand a little bit more this year and really focus on putting together strategic collaborations and strategic partnerships that make sense for where you want to go, for where you want to take your career, for where you want to go and reach and achieve along your journey, okay? So it's super important to remember that, so that when, you know, opportunities do come your way, you choose the ones that are best suited and best fitted for you and where you are going. So do not forget that. Number three, it definitely has to be something that's going to benefit you in the long run, right? So a collaboration should be something that when you kind of look back on it, you're like, okay, yes, I can see how this has benefited me. You should be able to categorically say ways in which this helped you, right? I mean, and it has to be more than just financially, okay? Because yes, a brand can pay you 5k 10k for a post, sure, that's wonderful, but that 5k 10k, that's money. It vanishes, right? After a few months, it probably won't even be around anymore. What is the kind of lasting value of that collaboration? What opportunities has, you know, that collaboration been able to give you? What, you know, as a part of your portfolio, how is it enhancing that? How is it improving that for you? How did it help you to grow your social media following? How has it helped you now to be able to monetize your social media following? All of these sorts of things are really important considerations that you need to make to ensure that the collaborations that you're actually going into are effective and they are working for what you really need them to be working for. So that's definitely something that you need to consider. And then lastly, I would just like to say exercise patience, okay? You're going to receive a lot of opportunities. I mean, hopefully, anyway, you're going to receive a lot of opportunities. You're going to receive a lot of requests to do things, but always have the kind of end game in mind, right? Always be thinking about the end game. For example, is doing a paid promotion or an ad campaign with one brand going to prevent you from working with another brand that you might like way more, and that you might have been able to get something a bit more solid with them, right? So for example, it could be something as silly as, you know, doing something with Pepsi when, you know, you really want to work with Coke, but now that Coke has seen that you've done something with Pepsi, they might decide not to work with you. This is a real thing, okay? Brands are definitely looking for creatives that are, you know, truly invested in them. And so when they see, you know, people who have worked with other kind of their competitors, essentially, they don't want to work with them, right? So just being patient and exercising, you know, some real strategy in terms of what you actually accept. You know, have a real deep think about it before you pursue anything, just so that everything that you kind of say yes to is in line with your overall strategy. So those are my top tips for, you know, sorting out which collaborations and partnerships you should go for and which you shouldn't. Just ensure that whatever you do say yes to is a good fit for you. So that's all I have to say on that. Have a wonderful day.